Bienvenidos sean todos a Cooking with Hilda. Today, we are gonna make a traditional Guatemalan recipe, a dessert, and it's called Rellenitos. Rellenitos are made with plantains and beans, sweet beans, and this combination is very special and unique. We will use plantains. I went ahead and cooked some plantains. These, you can cook them depending on your choice. You can bake them, you can boil them, or you can fry them. And it's just depending on what you like. I recommend to bake them, but you also can boil them. Just be careful to drain them perfectly because the more humidity it absorbs, the more flour you will need to make them. Also, I went ahead and prepared my beans. These are beans that you can prepare and puree them very well so they are very smooth. And half cup of sugar, cinnamon to taste. I'll say maybe a teaspoon of cinnamon and half cup of flour. I also will need 4 ounces of chocolate. The better the quality of the chocolate you use, the better the flavor. Also, you will need some oil because this dessert is fried. And I know it's kind of a guilty pleasure, but it's totally worth it. So let's make them. I'm gonna go ahead and blend the plantains. You can also use other tools or even your hands to make these. I like to use my blender, but you use wherever you prefer. To these, I like to add a little bit of cinnamon and then you blend. You see, it's already very smooth and I can see that it's gonna be very easy to work. Now, let's make the beans. On a medium heat, warm the beans and add the sugar. I also like to add some cinnamon. Add the chocolate and stir until completely blend and smooth. As you can see, these beans already are smooth and perfectly blend. The smell these beans have is amazing. Add the flour to the plantain and with clean hands, work the plantain. Like you were making bread or something like that. It's just like this. Now, we prepare the plantains with the flour and the beans with chocolate and sugar. These have to go to the fridge for around 1 to 2 hours because you need to work with them and form little balls. And for that, they have to have a better consistency. So, I'm gonna leave them in the fridge and we come back to make the rellenitos. After you let the beans and plantains rested for around 2 hours inside the fridge, it's time to start making the rellenitos. And for these, you can see that the beans are thickened. If you leave them a little longer, they're gonna be even easier to work with. This is kind of a dough, and you can use a little flour to cover your hands and make it easier to work. You see? It's like when you're making like a tortilla, you round it out and then you do this, and you can put flour on your hands as many times as you want, and then you fill it with a little beans in the middle and you close it. And when you finish, you just leave them as a little balls, so it's not complicated to make. There you go, and then you fry them. You see how easy it is? Show you guys again. Flour in my hands, a little plantain dough, make a tortilla, grab a little bit of filling, chocolate, bean with cinnamon, and close it. Don't worry if it goes a little bit outside. Like this one, you see, it's not perfect. It's okay. It's gonna be delicious anyway. And ta-da! Fry it. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rellenitos, and then I'm gonna show you guys how they look. So Just fry them and turn them carefully, because remember, the filling can go out. This is how they're looking, and this is the color you want to reach. Dark brown is delicious, yummy, 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 yummy. And then you set them on paper towels so they can drop some of the oil. And we are done. Guatemalan Rellenitos, traditional Guatemalan dessert that I know you will truly enjoy. So I hope you enjoyed this video and find it useful. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up. See you guys next time here in Cooking with Hilda.